Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out another PS4 game being played over PlayStation Vita Remote Play. Today is Infamous Second Son. Also of note is that Infamous First Light works about the same, so this video I'll probably cover for both of them, really. So I've put myself somewhere where I can get into trouble real quick, but let's go have a look at the options. So, this game uses this scheme right here, and the thing is they actually put some effort into this, and I'll explain why momentarily. But for the moment, bloody dogs, for the moment, we'll just have a look at the control scheme, which is over on the right. And unfortunately, it's not the Vita scheme, but it's very simple. These two don't actually get used. So L1 and R1 are down here, and L2 and R2 are on the shoulder button. So they actually put some effort into this one. After playing Dragon Age and Shadow of Mordor, that's actually a bit of a relief, really. So I've put myself somewhere where I can get into trouble real quick, so let's go do that. Now, what I like about... There is one other thing that they changed in this game. I played this game back when it originally launched, and there's one other thing they changed about this for the remote play that they didn't do in the PS4 version. In the PS4 version, you have to turn your controller vertically and then use the motion sensor in it, the 6-axis, to spray the picture. In the Vita, because the thing can't do that very precisely, it can only determine specific movements. They actually removed that entirely so that you didn't have to go and pull out the PlayStation 4 controller for it. That shows they cared, and they cared a lot, and I love it. It is, oh geez, it is refreshing to see that. Especially after, oh god, I'm almost dead already. This isn't very good. It's very refreshing to see that happen. Especially... It's very refreshing to see it happen when there are a bunch of games that don't really care and could probably tell the player to go right. When Infamous Second Son comes along and says, nah, this can't be done on this controller, so we're going to make it so that you don't have to. That shows that they actually kind of cared. The remote play itself does work, it's just a massive... It can just be a massive pain sometimes because you have 3 different powers mapped to 3 different parts of the Vita, so trying to get them all to work together at once is actually fairly difficult, especially when you're being set upon by 3 of these bastards. Nevertheless, this is a remote play video and I will try. I do recommend turning the game difficulty down a little bit because it can be kind of hard to aim on this, even with the aim sensitivity down. So you might end up getting destroyed right quick if you try and do anything like that, but yeah, the game's going really dark. That's not the screen or anything. That's my game. That's Infamous Second Son. That's how dark it gets sometimes. But yeah, it can be kind of hard to get this to work optimally. But it's really hard to blame anyone for this because, you know, you've got a bunch of different things that you want to use, a bunch of different abilities. That's really not anyone's fault in particular. And it works well enough. It's preferable that you play this at an easier difficulty so that you don't get massively screwed by not being able to react as fast as you would on a PS4 controller. Which I find is perfectly reasonable. And I died, but... yeah, I was going up against like 5 or 6 heavies at one time, so... really, it's not that big of a deal to die on this sort of mission, but... yeah, that was a quick look at Infamous Second Son remote play. It works great. They made an honest effort to actually make this work on the Vita. They actually did the work and realized, oh, this is probably not going to work in relation to the spray can thing. And they changed it. So, instead of just sitting on their asses, they actually did some work. And, you know, if you were planning to pick this up from remote play, it will work fine. You should go pick it up. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.